Who's doing everything.
2 pitches today. And Langford chops out one to third. Backhand Williamson, and he can't get it cleanly. Everybody's safe.
Grounded down to third and booted by Ramirez, and Kirk is going to reach. Boy, you don't see that very often.
Very festive. And my first question was, well, Nick Lodolo doesn't even listen to music. McLean loses the handle. Lodolo doesn't even listen to music, so let alone dance. Was
outing on a piece of paper looks better than this outing, and I would argue he might have thrown the ball better today than he did in San Francisco.
Yeah, agreed. Ground ball to shortstop, and then Krim couldn't.
Yeah, I saw a stat. The last 5 lefties that the Rays have faced, they've lost 4 of them.
Booted by a Volpe, and that's going to be an E6, allowing Caminero to reach.
You know, most importantly, it's working right now with his quality of contact, and he's, you know, we haven't seen him this confident in the big leagues in a long time. Perfect time to get picked. Not picked. Or picked.
Slowly hit to Chapman, and Chapman is going to lift up his glove just a little too soon.
Right side. Good glove on the backhand. Contreras, bad throw. Friedel turns. Alertly shoots up to second. The catcher, Pozo, gathers.
So it is true. 9th time the charm as Vargas with an error to start this 9th inning.
I think one of the reasons for that is he let that ball play him.
37 with runners in scoring position. That's 20th in baseball.
Ground ball to third. And Duar dropped it. His throw to first is not in time. Ahmed.
San Diego. The off pitch to Iglesias. And a grounder to short. Adames. Low throw and in and out of the glove. Lamont Wade.
And trying to smother it with your chest protector, that ball bounced off the glove.
Off the end of the bat, broken bat. It goes off of Vargas's glove, and he will not have a play. And
towards short, played on a short hop there by Sweeney. His throw is going to be late. Yiner forced the issue by.
Ground ball, backhanded by Bichette. The long throw, and Guerrero can't come up with a scoop, allowing Judge to reach.
His strikeout rate is below league average. No, Correa stays, and this one cued left side. Rengifo on the charge. He booted it. Back-to-back errors to the Angels here in the inning. That's right now, but very comfortable at the ballpark. And a tight game, and Carlos Correa's hit the ball hard all 3 times today. Shoots this one by Paris. Another aggressive turn, and Correa's on for the 3rd time today.
And it's booted there by Mastroboni. Leadoff error in his career. No balls, 2 strikes on Smith. Lined up the middle. Adames knocks it down. Picks it up. The throw is too late. Infield hit for Josh Smith. That was a bullet up the 1-2 on Junior Caminero. Roll to third. Right to Gino. High throw, and he throws it over Pavin's head. Sloppy defensive night for the Diamondbacks tonight. They're just not.
Any little kid, you could knock the bat right out of his hands, but
that one went right through Perdomo's glove.
I think he hit 260 or something like that. You got to dumb it down.
Bella ground ball moving. Henderson to his left. He boots it. And a base runner for the Nats here in the 7th.
They're well within striking distance here. Only the 5th inning. Shonowell lines one. It is off the glove of the shortstop Tyner Falefa, and Shonowell reaches first. And I wonder if Darno shielded the ball a little bit.
This sugar is going to get me through the rest of the game.
A bounced out of the glove of Ozzie. Close at first and safe on the head first slide is Jordan Walker.
Which is an outstanding sight. A ground ball through deep first base, as that one is grounded toward deep shortstop. And Turner's aboard.
Shatters his bat. But Muncy cannot make the play at second, and Robert Jr. is
Fooling a pretty good hitter.
one hopper. Amaya trying to stay with it, but it'll be Brent Rooker with an infield single.
Really well. Are those two guys the catchers of your future? Are one of them a possible trade candidate at some point to package with something? Boy, that's an awful throw by Suarez at third, and Wagaman presumably.
Archie. Their son, my cousin Pete, his wife Livia, and Archie. It's Archie's first game.
Tell you what, I like that name, Archie. It's it's going to wind up being another error.
Catch at the wall. It ended up being a sac fly, but kind of felt robbed. There's a bouncer short, and that gets right underneath Newman's glove. And Semien is aboard. That ball smashed 110 miles.
Double play, and there's 2 away in the second inning. Back up the middle, and Sosa backhanding on the shortstop side of the bag as Vaughn can't scoop it at first.
First pitch, hard ground ball, booted by De La Cruz. And Rodriguez is on. Perspective.
Vic Carapazza today has that duty. Hard hit off of Horner. Stays with it. It's late. Reaching at second base is Tyler Wade.
Pitch number 100 for Quintana. And a ground ball to first. Backhanded by Hoskins. Race to the bag, and Hoskins led him too far, and it goes into the dugout.
He's going to drive the ball a bit more.
1-2, chopper back to the mound. Bobbled. Backhand throw, and Mydroth is safe.
A double or even a triple. Over to shortstop, Adames boots it.
They have to give that an error, right?
I would early. What happens in April? Still trying to figure out what you got.
Another chopper. He's getting a lot of ground balls. Hamilton quickly over there, and it can't be dug out by Gonzalez. So Gasper will be.
Murphy to short, and a tough hop in between hop. Trail handles it, and the throw is low. And it's one of the few that Tolia can't scoop. So Murphy ends up at second on the throwing because it is rich, hearty, fantastic eating. Holiday could have been 2, and on his first chance of the game, Jackson kicks it, so that'll be an error.
Bounce it a second for Lopez, knocks it down, and then it pops out of his hand like a wet bar of soap. That Cora has delivered to his players, and I think that's important when you've got one of your veterans. As that ball is misplayed, and now Wilson looked like he came up a little gimpy. I don't know.
Well, I might have got him on the toe or on the foot if it to be.
That one's up the middle, and that's where Sweeney is. Bounce the throw, boy. We've seen him do that a couple of times on the homestand. That is so un-Trey Sweeney.
Slow roller. Not an easy play. Capra can't make the play.
Completely wiping the slate clean.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. He was really good.
Oops. Bobbled by Bush, and Perdomo's safe.
That's become a bit of an issue for the Cubs here in recent days.
Goal and batted ball distance. Those are some good numbers for him that'll lead to good things.
Bouncer to third. Rengifo has it. Spins, throws to first, and it gets away from Shadowell.
37 with runners in scoring position. That's 20th in baseball.
One ball to third. And Duar dropped it. His throw to first is not in time on Med.
You know, most importantly, it's working right now with his quality of contact, and he's, you know, we haven't seen him this confident in the big leagues in a long time. Perfect time to get picked. Not picked. Or picked.
So it is true. 9th time the charm as Vargas with an error to start this 9th inning.
I think one of the reasons for that is he let that ball play him.
Right side. Good glove on the backhand. Contreras bad throw. Friedel turns. Alertly shoots up to second. The catcher Pozo gathers in front of the.
Slowly hit to Chapman, and Chapman is going to lift up his glove just a little too soon.
Early. What happens in April? You still try to figure out what you got.
Another chopper. He's getting a lot of ground balls. Hamilton quickly over there, and it can't be dug out by Gonzalez. So
outing on a piece of paper looks better than this outing, and I would argue he might have thrown the ball better today than he did in San Francisco.
Yeah, agreed. Ground ball to shortstop, and then Krim.
Yeah, I saw a stat. The last 5 lefties that the Rays have faced, they've lost 4 of them.
Booted by Volpe, and that's going to be an E6, allowing Caminero to reach.
2 pitches today. And Langford chops out one to third. Backhand Williamson, and he can't get it cleanly. Everybody's safe.
Grounded down to third and booted by Ramirez, and Kirk is going to reach. Boy, you don't see that very often.
Very festive. And my first question was, well, Nick Lodolo doesn't even listen to music. McClain loses the handle. Lodolo doesn't even listen to music, so let alone dance. Was
MLB ranks this year top 10 in a bunch. There's a swiver to third. Chapman bobbles it to first, not in time. Speed left side. Chapman boots it. What is going on?
Two staff will give up some home runs. Great call.
And now Lewis to third. That's a fair ball. A bobble there behind the bag. Long throw, and Lewis is safe. As May. To third and Mayo. He's been busy, and he bobbles this one. His second error here tonight.
I mean, that's a playoff caliber offense. When you're talking about all those top 5s, top 6s, glancing off Seager's glove, and Gonzalez will be aboard on what should have been out number 1.
Chopper to short is Bichette with the bobble, and that will make a run score. Neto comes in, and error by Bichette. 4-0 Angels.
He had a lot more time than he thought. 2 and 4 seam, occasional changeup.
Ground ball down to third, and Durbin cannot come up with it cleanly. Reaching right field. So Sensa's got to locate that fastball a little bit better, both inside and down the way.
Well, he makes a good pitch here on Tatis, buddy. Good luck the rest of the way.
Okay, thanks.
That was going to be
to complete its sentence before he's ready to throw.
He doesn't overpower you, but he tries to beat you by working quick. Dubon is going to reach off.
Twins hitters to swing at more of his pitches than the ones they want to hit.
It's a fair ball. Glove by Wade. Will feed Roop, who can't hang on to it.
My days are a little confused. Sorry, Jason. I saw the way you looked at me.
Well, I don't know how many outs there are. So there's a ground ball to first. Little bobble from Toro. Safe over there. McKinstry still legging it out. Gets another.
Justifies you coming out of it because you're putting in the work.
Sharply on the ground, but backhanded by Lawler. And he throws it away. Tuve reaches on the fielder's choice. And Isaac Paredes, a line drive off the glove of Garcia. And that's going to reach the outfield. Looked like Garcia had it on the line drive, but it deflected off.
Castle and Henderson in back-to-back at-bats. There's a breaking ball. Another ground ball to Brooks Lee. He fumbles it. Well, now.
On his first major league home run. And now Wilson down to third, takes a tough hop, and he's on for the 5th time in this game.
And a chopper to first. Guerrero can't come down with it. Looked like he would have had a.
So you put all this work in, you come out, and that's your first at bat, and it's like a balloon pops.
And you feel like, here we go again.
That's what There you go.
Lowe could not glove it off the dirt on the throw.
And hits a slider to the left side that Caminero cannot come up with. And that.
And now a ground ball down to third. Tana kicks it. He has not.
And to the left side, right through Austin Riley. Here comes Abrams. And Keibert Ruiz will get bat on ball. And the Nats are on.
Hit hard, third base. Paredes bobbles, and everybody's safe.
Family's growing. Yes, they were babies. They were not even babies back then. And we got Haas over here, and Jack is unlike his father. He might be a little camera shy.
Yeah, that's when they say their middle name.
Yeah, right. Oof. Ground ball to third. Barrero bobbles the wet baseball, and that's going to cost him. And then he slipped as he turned it loose. That is not an easy play.
Remember that the white box was. Yeah. He was on the ground first.
Off of Paredes, and no play. Rortvedt is aboard.
He's ahead in the count here against Dylan Moore, 1-2. On the ground, Mydroth circles around it. And Elko not able to make the scoop at first.
It's good getting to see him again. 1-2, Brown lines it to Anderson, and it's off his glove. Well, Tim Anderson kind of played that baseball like he was.
They get it back.
Up the middle, a knockdown here by Holiday, and he can't collect it. So Toro's going to be safe.
Stott retreating is Tovar, still with time, maybe. Nope. Stott runs really well.
Was scheduled to be bad in Lehigh, where Buffalo is right now, so they both went down to Florida, got some work in. Hopefully they're both getting closer. And now another one in the dirt. And the inning continues.
To get a good look at that base runner, whether he's breaking towards second.
Bounce to third, and it gets past Machado and into left. And the Blue Jays have two men on.
He and Bideau have become already.
1-2 off of Kohanowitz. Gathers quickly, throws away from Newman. That'll hit off the screening, and Soderstrom moves.
Rolled to short. Swanson. On a bounce, gets by.
Harlan Cardoza met me in the tunnel today. I mean, it's
Lee off on the pitch. A tapper back to Irvin, who has a kick off his glove, and he'll put it in his pocket. He won.
Weekend series, June 6th through the 8th against Seattle. There's a ground ball to short. Neto leaded back for it, able to handle it, but a high throw, and that pulled Shonowell off the bag. Neto got handcuffed a bit by the spin on that ball.
That side of the plate.
It's this crew. Little ground ball. Hamilton right on top of the bag. Throws poorly down into the dirt. Toro couldn't scoop it, and that'll be an error.
That we play in, that ball is a home run. Mookie, slow roll to third. Vientos underneath his glove. Then it requires Lindor to pick it up. A week ago.
Up and in, comes down and away and soft.
Soto hits it right at the shifted third baseman, Muncy. He low throws it, and Soto beats it out.
Not a fun one to try to get to, lefty on lefty.
Albies hits that to third, off the glove of Edmundo Sosa. And Albies is aboard.
After that inning, Stephen Kolek has been making pitches, making adjustments.
Backhanded by Bogaerts. Another fine play, and this time Arise unable to handle the hop. Big error in last night's game by Connor Norby over at third. Couple of errors here again, and how about a third?
He got screened by his first baseman.
Ragaman.
People coming for his throat after that play. There's a ground ball hits
softly out towards second. Fitzgerald or Winkler bobbles it.
Because he doesn't throw hard and he's not going to blow you away.
On to third. Moncada throws it away.
Oh my goodness. Right out of the chute.
As we go to the bottom of the fourth.
That's cool to have pennants with the individual player.
Jeff McNeil hits a hot shot, and Estrada makes his second error of the day.
Wow.
I start on May 30th as Rodriguez breaks his bat, rolls it to short, and De La Cruz buggy whipped it over there and threw it away. Rodriguez.
The A's and the Giants playing throughout the Bay Area. The roller to the left side. It's knocked down by Muncy. But Newman's safe at first, and the Angels have runners on first and second.
Yeah, that's been a
first pitch here. It's a chopper to third. It played Rengifo, and Rodriguez will reach. And Luis Rengifo has had a really tough time defensively this year.
To third, and Barger knocks it down, stays with it, and Guerrero won't dig this one out.
Well, doesn't mean you're going to be the hero the next day.
This is put in play to second. Estrada had to go under his glove. He's circling it.
Your responsibility is heavily geared.
Bouncing ball to short. Henderson moves over, shuffles, low throw to first. Rivera can't dig it out.
And you know what, Chris?
But you know what? That's all right. We're starting to get used to it.
Yeah, there's a ground ball down to first off the mid of Hicks. And allow aboard for the second time. And so the Rays put that leadoff man up.
And that slider left in the middle of the plate. That's a fair ball. So Farmer's going to reach as Mauricio boxed it into the ground. That means the tying run will come up with Tyler Freeman.
Zach Neto ahead in the count early, and he attacks, and that is a rope to the third base. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and Williamson unable to handle that. How do you score that, partner?
Yeah. So here's Goldschmidt, struck out looking in the first. Grounds that one to third. Backhanded nicely by Meyer. The long throw, but not coming up with the scoop is Toro as Judge stops at third.
It's well established what Buck can do. On the ground to Brooks Lee. A little bobble, try to recover, can't. So Lee, after making a
ground ball over to short. CJ picks it, throws high of first. Nathaniel Lowe can't get down to the bag in time, and the Rangers get a little.
The sinking fastball, the sinker from Mitch Spence.
Buxton on the ground to third. Muncy right there to gobble it up, and a low throw to first, and Soderstrom can't dig it out. That's how.
That has been really good. Got to give some credit to Eddie Perez. He has done a tremendous job. Oh, what a bummer. He booted it. And that
goes in on his hands, gets a ground ball to third. Rosario cut in front of C.J. Abrams, but couldn't glove it. Would have been a tough play for either infielder there, as
chopper hit towards first. Alcantara's got to cover and get over. That was not a very good throw by Eric Wagaman. That was a late developing play.
Not big movement, but he's got good command of it.
Tapper to third. Machado charges. He will throw on the run, and it's offline, and
had him standing on top of a NASCAR with his arms in the air. So this is his first big league baseball bobblehead. Grounded to first, and he's going to reach. Popped out of Alonso's hand like a wet bar of soap.
Oh, under the glove of Espinal. Suzuki is aboard. That'll be an E5.
Adele, who hit his second home run of the ball game. At first base, backhanded by Gonzalez, and a bad toss. Shonwell will be safe.
Slow roller. Naylor fields. And the ball mishandled by Manzardo, allowing Chisholm to reach. They had a